Today is the first day of October, so we're well into fall. If you're planning on decorating for autumn, lifestyle expert Chris H. Olson with Botanica Gardens here with a few great ideas. Hey, Chris.
Hey, how are you doing today?
Good. Glad to have you here.
Well, you know, when fall comes, it's always about what can you do different that you didn't do last year. So a few things. One involves pantyhose. And
What?
it's just hard for me to go in and buy pantyhose, I have to be honest, but I did it.
Did you send Renee to do it?
No!
Okay.
I'm just going to do it myself. I'm going to be humble, and I did it. So anyhow, and what I did is I cut off one of the legs, and this is kind of a lacy pantyhose because you can see the fabric, and it's so easy. You just take a small size pumpkin. This is called a pie pumpkin. Orange is really good with the black. And then you just slide it over, and look how the design comes through. And then all you do is poke holes and just put it through the stem. You know, just go down and cut holes, and then you're going to tie and cut the bottom, as I did here. And look at that.
That looks really good.
It's really cool because it looks like a
spider
spider web.
How did you get the top to go around the stem like that?
Well, all you do is, if I had a scissor, you just kind of cut it, and you just put it like this. Boom, and you just keep on doing that as you go around, and that's how I did.
That looks so good.
Isn't that cool?
And how easy, too.
Yeah, and if you did it on a white pumpkin, like you can do all different sizes and make them together, just gives it kind of a cool spider web, but elegant look.
Pantyhose and pumpkin.
Hey, who would have guessed?
Looks good.
All right, that's one thing you can do. Another thing is I took, this is called a gray pumpkin here, and first of all, I hollowed out the center. As you can see, I love that color inside there. I just took cloves. Went to my grocery store and got cloves, poked little holes and made designs and just put the cloves in.
Okay.
And then you can either do a floral arrangement in here if you want, or I took like a bird nest fern, and look, you just stick it in there.
Yeah.
Look how cool that looks.
That looks really cool, and I love the design that you use.
Yeah,
with
it's an easy tabletop,
really
and you can do a lot more elaborate and that type of things, all up to you.
Looks good.
So that is one thing to do. And then another, so simple, is you take any pot, and I'm using Spanish moss here, and I'm just simply putting it on the urn and then a pumpkin on top. And if you did that, maybe put a pantyhose over this and did a whole bunch of other pedestals with pantyhose covered pumpkins, you got yourself an awesome look.
Great.
And last, this is a cool one. I like taking glass closures, and all you have to do is, here's a base to it. Simply put a pumpkin, or if you want some green moss, and you can just simply cover it like this. Or you can go ahead and shove it and cram it full of different things. And if you do that, you got to just go ahead and turn it upside down, and then you just drop all your little things in. Now, some of these have a price tag on it.
Don't look.
Don't look, they're still in inventory.
Okay.
Yeah, and then you put your bottom on it, or if you don't have a bottom, you can do a plate. And then you just gently turn it upside down.
I like that. Where do you get something like this?
Oh, we have these at Botanica, and you know, and probably other different types of craft stores may have them. And they're beautiful because if you did a couple of these with some pumpkins on the table,
that looks
you got
really
yourself
good.
one awesome look.
Awesome fall ideas, Chris.
Okay,
Thank you so much for this.
Get ahead.
Let's talk about where we can find you online.
Okay, two websites I have. One is my store, which is botanicagardens.com. And then also chrisholson.com. And if I have something I can say, I do have a tour at my house this weekend, which is October the 4th. And you can go on my website, botanicagardens.com, and register to come out and see some cool and different things that we've done.